Good morning and welcome to TradeStone's Omni-Channel webinar. The goal of this webinar is to walk through the requirements of the Omni-Channel supply chain and how TradeStone Software can support it. This webinar is approximately 10 minutes long. We'll start with our first slide. We're all consumers and understand how our expectations have changed over the past 5 years. Omni-channel is now considered the norm. We research and shop across multiple channels and expect consistency and transparency. The consumer assumes the same level of service across all channels: websites, physical stores, kiosks, direct mail and catalogs, call center, social media, mobile devices, gaming consoles, televisions, networked appliances, home services, and more. Retailers and brands are moving quickly to connect with the omni-channel consumer. However, execution remains a challenge without an omni-channel supply chain to support it. We've all experienced the often disconnect across even website and stores. The focus of this webinar is not on the dynamics of the consumer side, but rather how retailers and brands are quickly moving to leverage the omni-channel supply chain and the technology to support it. Important to note that having multiple channels is not enough. The consumer expects a seamless transaction, and retailers and brands require transparency across channels to maximize profitability. Most retailers and brands continue to operate at the multi- and cross-channel level. In this webinar, we will discuss how TradeStone can help bridge the gap to the omni-channel supply chain without a complete restructuring of the supply chain and supporting systems. As we can see from this image, retailers generally move from single to multi to cross-channel. In our experience, most retailers and brands are in the multi-channel stage and quickly moving to become cross-channel. As evidence, a recent report from RSR Research found that the current state of many retailer supply chains is channel-specific, and channel-specific DCs are responsible for maintaining their inventories. Many retailers report that they must pull inventory from one channel to fulfill unexpected demand from another channel, particularly mid-tiered retailers. Meeting unexpected demand in this way costs money and creates a risk of not being able to maintain service levels for the expected demand. While inventory management is a critical facet of managing the omni-channel supply chain, omni-channel impacts more than just inventory. Lead time and inventory stocking levels are driven not only by demand, but by their unique requirements of each channel and the ability to quickly adjust the supply chain to meet that demand. Omni-channel impacts the entire life cycle of the product, from design, sourcing, production, packaging, testing, compliance, and ultimately delivery. All of these factors impact service levels and costs. For most companies, these factors are managed ad hoc given existing systems are not designed to support a multi-channel supply chain. For example, across the supply chain, multiple factors must be considered during the design process to assure reliable lead times and cost management. There should be assuring varying sizes are established up front, assuring packaging needs are understood and communicated to vendors, assuring specific testing requirements are communicated to vendors, factoring local duties into lead time and costing, and finally being able to dynamically source as required based on demand by channel. An omni-channel supply chain requires a unified system that captures the nuances of each channel while providing centralized visibility to all channels. At TradeStone, we believe we are uniquely able to help close the gap to the omni-channel. First, TradeStone is a holistic solution. Our footprint covers the entire merchandise lifecycle from design to delivery. We consider channels across each step in the process. Second, it is automated. Adding channels adds complexity. We provide the automation to help scale without adding headcount. Finally, TradeStone is a highly collaborative and integrated solution. We provide early visibility to requirements and issues across all stakeholders in the supply chain, both internal and external. Many retailers and brands have invested considerable time and money into legacy systems to support each channel. TradeStone layers on top of legacy systems to provide one place to manage supply chain visibility, both in terms of development and delivery. Now, as I've stated before, TradeStone is a holistic solution, managing all facets of design to delivery. Omni-channel capabilities are incorporated at each step in the process. For example, TradeStone assigns packaging, testing, and compliance requirements as items are added to channel-specific assortment. This information is communicated to the vendors early in the design process. By identifying these requirements by channel early in the process, downstream groups can plan, reducing the risk of lead time delays. As demand is understood, the sourcing team can quickly evaluate sourcing and production decisions that best match the channel strategy. Finally, TradeStone collaborates on the order with vendors before they are confirmed. Split orders by channel and track shipments by pulling information from multiple carriers across multiple channels. In this way, the retailer or brand can manage a total assortment while managing the channel-specific assortment as well. Oftentimes, TradeStone will layer over multiple legacy systems to create one version of the order. Leveraging the underlying transaction engine, TradeStone continuously recalculates costs and margins based on channel-specific factors as well as production and delivery points as sourcing decisions are evaluated. For instance, estimated landed costs are calculated factoring in ship to country. Additionally, as requirements change, all stakeholders are alerted. Rather than managing each channel separately, retailers and brands can automate requirements and focus on the exceptions. This capability helps keep both lead times in check and provides visibility to cost decisions. Finally, TradeStone provides a collaborative environment to speed communication and decision-making. Internal and external parties leverage the system, which layers over legacy systems. In particular, we find many retailers and brands struggling on how to bring together retail, wholesale, and e-commerce systems. TradeStone can layer on top of these legacy systems to provide one view of the order, even if execution orders in the legacy systems. TradeStone provides one infrastructure to manage all channels. TradeStone not only provides a collaborative platform, but also leverages data in existing systems to provide full enterprise-level visibility across channels. Many systems provide a channel-specific view, but getting a total enterprise view can be challenging. We often provide integration points to legacy systems, including planning systems, customer and/or divisional systems, order management systems, inventory management systems, finance systems, warehouse management systems, and test labs. Our customers have leveraged this type of technology to focus on specific pain points. For example, design, sourcing, ordering, and delivery, as you'll see from the case studies that we lay out here. In conclusion, OmniChannel is the new normal. TradeStone can surgically provide a framework for OmniChannel. Our customers have specific benefits across their supply chain. Thank you very much for listening to this webinar. We hope you found it useful, and if you have any questions, we encourage you to contact us at info@tradestonesoftware.com. The benefits that we've seen include decreased order delivery time and expense, increased margin through reliable landed costs, balanced production with channel-specific demand, and simplify the user experience. Thank you very much, and we look forward to hearing from you in our next series of Thought Leaders webinars. Bye-bye.